There you go. Yeah, oh, look at that. What's your name? Eric. Scotty. Hi, mate. Scotty. Liam. Keep going with the beard, mate.
Yes.
Keep going. Where's this? I think it's in here. Oh, no?
Yeah.
No camera, not commentators. Still a day.
Oh, it's so fast.
It's part of my hair, it's like the
Once the sun drops, it's like sweat.
I love the two different approaches to the day. The water bottles really sad.
Lois is actually.
You know who's going to get the fun in this?
I think we could have figured out.
We do first thing. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Bowls SA live stream. I am Isaac Schnorr. I'm joined here with Scott Folborn. Scott, welcome to the stream, mate.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for saying my name properly as well. Appreciate that. But
You
good
are
to
welcome.
be here.
That's the way. So we've got the Women's State Triples Final here today at Club Holdfast, playing 18 ends. The game is untimed. They've just finished their roll-up and they're into the first end.
Perfect conditions down here at Club Holdfast. Green looks brilliant. Another quality service by Brad Porter. And this should be a really exciting final. Looking forward to calling it. Thanks for the opportunity, Isaac.
Not a problem. So in the final, we've got from Region 8, Delray White from Clare Bowling Club, Polly Mansell from Robertstown Bowling Club, and Kylie Day from Clare Bowling Club. Up against the Metro qualifying team, Karen Gatto from Westlakes Bowling Club, Debbie Dennis from Port Broughton Bowling Club, and Jackie Field also from Westlakes Bowling Club.
The old City v Metro state final. I think that's what everyone likes to see, isn't it, Izza?
It always is. It always adds to a little bit more fun in the comments.
Absolutely.
If you guys are tuning in, let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know in the comments who you are barracking for. Also got the men's semi-final going on next door. We'll try and keep you guys updated with those scores as they progress through their games. And we'll be
here.
Streaming their
Couple
final.
Good corrections by the girls.
See it, streaming the men's final later this afternoon.
Do you want to run us through who's playing the men's finals, Izza?
Sure can. Definitely got the skippers' names here. We've got Nathan Black up against Ben Fidock. And in the other semi-final, we have Todd Brand up against Simon Geeta Johnson.
Couple of good games going on over there too, I think. So it's a good start here by the girls. There's no bad bowls as such. Everyone's found their line. Both got one close, couple passed. Everyone will be feeling pretty confident at this stage. Who's your tip to win, Isaac? I do like someone having to do tips. So.
Well, you probably can't go past the club mates in Jackie and Kaz, can you?
Touch.
Great shot then from Debbie Dennis.
Did you wait to see? You knew that was going to be a toucher before you made your selection, obviously.
Saw it coming down. Came out smooth. Polly probably just a touch quick on her second attempt here. Pretty good setup as well for Jackie Field's team.
So Jackie just holding the one at the moment. Bowls pass ahead's pretty mutual. Hoping to draw another counter here. She turns under. That's a good attempt. Good house again. It's almost a very defensive start. Everyone's like worried about the jack moving. So they've given every bowl a chance here. A lot of high fives on the crossover.
So Jackie just looking to draw another one here, holding one. A couple of bowls past. Probably just doesn't want to sit anything sort of jack high or bowl short here.
Yeah, I don't think she'd be too worried about building targets because behind the jack's so evenly placed. She's electing for the slightly wider side. It's nearly perfect conditions here for Holdfast Bay. Very little wind to speak about. It's got a little bit of speed on this one. Might stay on, but well, there may be a bit of nerves there possibly. Everyone's accustomed to a bit of nerves at times. I've seen Isaac pretty nervous on the mat midway through games before.
Normally against you.
Yeah, well, that's the only time I've seen you play, really. This looks pretty well pointed here from Jackie. There's no nerves for you. Look at that. Now she has done what you spoke about, Isaac, and built a bit of a target, so be interesting to see here what Kylie chooses to do.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Switch to the backhand.
and wasted the first one in the ditch, so potentially.
She's on the attack, sort of a bit of a swinger. Needs it to turn. Not quite, no. So a couple of nervy bowls there, but early days. So can Jackie draw another counter here?
I wonder if a couple of turns on her front one's pretty good here, Scott, too. Get the jack down the line, 6 inches, nearly brings two more in.
Definitely no danger. She had to wait for it too. But it's going to be 2 shots, I feel, from this angle. Gonna have a look. Might be 3. Bit of pointing going on. 3. It is 3. So good start to Metro there. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to call Metro versus Country.
I like it.
Through the game. Hope all your listeners are okay with that. So just nearly a middle to middle, basic length. And we're away. One end played of 15, 18. Yeah, sorry. we were checking the facts before. I would have thought Isaac would have known already, but
Nothing wrong with double checking.
if that's what you call it.
Kaz just sliding through on her first attempt there.
I don't think we've had a short bowl so far, which is always exciting. It must be, I know Brad was out rolling the greens before the semis, so maybe he's probably added a second or 2 on the greens. Brought a few people out.
That's it. Girls did just play on this green as well before the final, Scott, so it's a good point.
Yeah. As a little bit of a turf curator at times, I'm a big fan of the afternoon rolls. I think you get a real lot out of it, especially during events. Helps you keep the greens even and becoming less two-paced, especially when you're using the same rink. Because people are always sort of standing in the same spots. And it definitely, I think it has caught them out. It's a lot of bowls a yard past so far, but that's a nice little adjustment from Karen. So Delray looking to try and drop a metre. Still looks a bit hot for me. Tight. Fabulous South Australian day, Isaac.
Certainly is. What are we talking? 25 degrees here, I reckon. Sun's out. Not much wind.
No, couldn't ask for better lawn bowling conditions. Debbie's chosen the slightly wider side on her backhand. A little bit of holding to do. Weight looks okay. Yeah, good speed, just a touch under the line. Hoping to correct with our next. That was Polly. So Debbie has gone on her forehand, looking to add a yard. Just overdone it slightly, but that's a pretty good shot early on in the game. Nice adjustment. Must be pretty warm out there, Isaac. The boys are trying to get the shades up.
True.
Get away from the sun a little bit. Umpire Rob McEwen out there to help them figure it out.
It's pretty... Oh, I was going to say it was well played.
Yeah.
A bit stiff not to latch on to a little bit of bowl then on the way through.
It was a good attempt. Had a chance. Champions Week, Isaac, always pretty exciting for you.
Always, mate. Yeah, plenty of work goes into this, and you look around this venue at the moment. We've got signage everywhere.
I must notice I watched a bit of the stream yesterday, and it's very well advertised. A lot of advertisement, a lot of sponsors to the event to make it all happen. Obviously, my fee's not very cheap, so obviously the sponsors have really had to dig deep for their pockets.
And we had Andrew Smith yesterday.
Oh, well, I bet he gets more than me.
Double what you pay you.
Good try there by Jackie. She nailed the line, just a metre or so quick. So can Kylie settle in? They really need this is a great time for a skipper to stand up and play a really good shot early on in the piece. Still this slightly faster green. Does she hit something? Or she has got to land, and that's going to make her feel a lot better. And it was a good shot. It was in the area.
2 down now to 1 up. Jackie Field on the mat. On the forehand, trying to draw this last bowl off. Looks tight. Don't think she's going to hang on enough.
So that could be in Kylie's way. No, Kylie's going to stay, probably come around or under, I'd say, with really good weight here. Drop a metre. Looks still on the fastish side. She got to miss that. She's done okay. So, wasn't too bad, about a metre quick. So,
keeps the scoreboard ticking over, though. Takes them to 4. Field 0. 2 ends played. 18 ends to play here. This state triples final.
It's a perfect start. I think you got that wrong, Isaac. I think it's 3-1, buddy. Sorry, mate. Sorry to... Don't...
It is.
You are the anchor.
Wow.
You're supposed to get things right, but you had me confused. I thought I'd messed up.
Yeah.
But I guess I shouldn't doubt myself.
I'll be honest, when it came out of my mouth, I thought, this doesn't feel right.
When it came out of your mouth, I was like, oh, no, I made another mistake already. 3-1.
My apologies, everyone.
I guess I'll try and get Isaac removed from the commentary team soon and see if I can get someone else in. Great speed. Great speed by Del Rey there. Held out a little bit. Nothing major for the beginning of the men's pairs. There was a 2 scored and a 1 scored. I'll let Isaac let you know who scored them soon, but no big scores first end. As we see Karen with great weight also, getting stuck out on the slightly tighter side. Del Rey's corrected really nicely here. It's a great adjustment. Beautiful long bowl. So it's harder than it looks to make those adjustments, isn't it, Isaac?
Certainly. It's only probably all of a, on this kind of speed, all of a bowl tighter than the first attempt.
And too many times we make the adjustment with a line and don't keep the same good weight that we had in the first time. Whereas we see Karen's had great weight both times. So what are you trying to do here as a number 2? Is that?
Oh, that's a great question. I actually, just to be clear, I actually prefer to ask these kind of questions than answer them.
Well,
but on this occasion,
I am the anchor, mate.
On this occasion, I can. I think we're trying to add here. We're trying to tuck the jack away a little bit, sneak a little bit past is pretty good. Triples can be pretty savage at times, Scott. It's easy to pick up numbers, easy to drop numbers.
Yeah, well, the thing about 2-bowl triples is I treat 3s as 5s and 4s as 6s or 7s, and then 6s are just they're worth more than an 8
yeah.
in pennants, I think, because they're so hard to get back. So that's second wood, I reckon. So Debbie's done pretty well there. Good speed.
So really, saying Scott is that in a game of triples like this, 2 bowls, second wood is absolutely gold.
Well, it is. It's I think in any level, singles, pairs, triples, any format. If you're going to lose an end, dropping ones is the best way to do it, obviously. But it's just last bowl, the old last bowl theory. If you've got last bowl, 10 ends of the game. So if you're in a say 21 end game, you only lose 10 ends, but you drop 10 ones. You're a half decent converter or adder, then you're probably going to come out the other end victorious. So she just gets a touch of the jack. It's a great attempt by Debbie. It's a good setup here. I got just the one down, got the 2 Bacchus bowls, nearly the 3 Bacchus bowls. So Kylie here, for me, I wouldn't be shy trying to arrive with 2, 3, 4 feet. Either change it up a little bit or just sneak past. Just go on the forehand.
I guess her bowl
coming in.
Yeah, her bowl coming in that she can turn up changes the look for sure.
Looking at how she's interested. Bit of turning to do. She's played this good. That's a good shot.
Count and nearly count and cover.
Yeah, but it does take a lot of danger away instantly. So Jackie still definitely reason to be confident to this. Do like the speed, smidgen wide. It's going to stay on. Good look, as we call it. Good look.
That's it. Sure, Kylie would be pretty happy with another bowl past here. Can make it off these bowls as well.
Oh, that's 2 good shots. I'm going to count. It's the 1. A few bowls around it. So if they can hold this 1, it's a great response to dropping a 3 first end, and it looks like they are going to. Jackie hasn't quite played that. Well, her weight was probably just jack high. So not a bad attempt. I'm sure it's 1, Isaac, but I was wrong last time. Yes. Here we go. We got 1 right.
That's it. We'll get it right on the scorecard as well.
That'll be a good start.
So 3 ends played, 2-3 in favour of Jackie Field's team.
So nothing drastic changes with the lengths. Both teams looking at very similar lengths, which always makes for a nice game of bowls. It normally means we get a few closer ones. Right in the middle of the Coopers logo. Gotta love that. Some good bowls going down in the men's pairs as well, and the men's pairs finals to come later. Men's triples finals even. Thanks, Isaac, for your sign language. I've got like 2 favourites on each team, so that's why I sort of treat it as pairs. But yes, no, we are definitely the men's triples. My apologies. But if you are in the area of Holdfast, come on down and have a look.
Delray with a pretty good start. Jack, pretty lucky probably to get the jack on the way through. She had pretty good weight nonetheless. Kaz just sliding under. Still just struggling with the speed a little bit this way, Scott. You think there's maybe a little bit of breeze coming from behind?
Oh, it's more
Slightly.
down. Probably downhill, mate. Downhill, uphill. I'm a bit of a believer in depth perception as well. So, they're bowling back to the clubhouse now. And the other direction, there is some signage on that, but you've got the old Anzac Highway main road, a bit more open space. Can be a bit deceiving as to how hard you're throwing it sometimes.
Can Karen Gatto correct on her first one here? Still looks a little bit quick.
Just put her hand up to say, sorry, Skip. I'll get it next end, and I'm sure Karen and her ability will definitely make the adjustments. So Polly here, holding 2. Be nice to put one right on the jack and put a bit of pressure on. It's going under, but also going to a good home. Did you play any state events, Izza?
Did play in a couple, mate, but unfortunately couldn't get it far enough.
Oh, yeah. You need better teammates, do you?
Why are you offering?
I don't think I could help. You're a big boy to try and carry. I'm not that strong. What did you compete in? Pairs, triples?
Yeah.
Fours?
And singles.
I see. Everything. So
Thanks
you were downplaying when you said
thanks
a couple.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Well, bad luck, mate. There's always next year.
Thank you. Cheers.
So Polly's, well, she made a pretty good adjustment there. Definitely in the count. 3, so this is an important bowl for Debbie. Needs to try and take a metre off. Nailed her line with her first one. They look slower out the hand.
Track's pretty good here, Scott. Like you said, all on speed now.
Oh, look at it, just held on her. Not going to help the situation, but a valiant attempt. So the country girls, a good end, holding 3 on crossover. Bit of pressure on Jackie. One of your teammates here, Isaac, she's be used to playing under pressure with you bunch of boys down there.
That's correct. That's correct. So Kylie holding 3 currently. They've got a bowl well past here, Scott, so I dare say she'd just be on the draw trying to add another.
She's played the opposite hand to the girls. Could just be everyone has their preference of slightly wider or slightly tighter hands, but or maybe she's going for cover. Not real sure, but it's got to be useful where it's finished. If the jack does get trailed. Jackie's just underdone this one. All the girls just sort of trying to find their range early. I think Brad's upset them with this extra roll in between games. They're probably all feeling pretty comfortable at the end of last game.
Yeah.
So both coming off wins. I like doing that as a greenkeeper. You give it a quick roll and it changes everything. Then you sit back and laugh. I think that's where is Brad? Can't see him, but I'm sure he's laughing wherever he is. So Jackie, big shot here. What has she done? Needs to turn. Needs to settle, needs to turn. Get around. It might cut out one, I think, here. I think she's definitely reduced. I'm calling 2, Isaac. I don't know about you.
It's hard to tell.
I'm right again. Get used to it, people.
So pretty good bowl in the end. That would have been 4 down.
It was a good save, a really good speed.
So 4 ends played 4-3 in favour of Kylie Day and team.
It's a great response by the country girls, I will say, after the first end, dropping a sort of a nervy 3. Responded well, and we've got a game on here. Do you want to update us in the men's pairs there, Isaac?
Yeah, we can. So it looks like Nathan Black is up 3-2 over Ben Fidock. And Todd Brand up 2-1 over Simon Gita Johnson.
One shot in everything at the moment. You'd be brave to pick a winner in all three, wouldn't you?
You would be.
Are you going?
No.
Ah. Well, I will. I'm going to tip my club teammate, Nathan Black, the Metro boys. Only just, though. I think it's going to be a real thrilling game. Great shot, Kaz. And I don't know, with the boys, you've got two best mates kind of going at it, with Toddy Brand and Simon Gita Johnson. But I was talking to Toddy before the coverage, and he said that he kind of had Simon's number recently, but in the recent Prestige medley, that Sol got one back on him pretty good. So I'm going to tip Sol to get on a bit of a run. So I'm tipping Sol and Nathan Black for me.
I like it. If I was to tip as well, Scotty, I would have lined up the exact same way.
Oh, well, see, it's easy to say now. You don't want to go against me, do you? Make it interesting. Kaz just got to navigate. Oh, she hasn't quite. Would have finished in a good spot. Still handy though. So good response though. Kaz needed. It was important for him, I think, to win the leaders' battle there.
So Polly on the backhand here. Bowl coming up. She can turn enough to it. Not going to, but finishing in a very, very good home.
There's two there. So that backhand little trail sit does look pretty appealing too. So Debbie, if she could get down to Karen and just lay it over or just sneak past, it'd be perfect here. And look at that. I call them, you play them.
Well, very well called, Scotty.
Brilliant, Debbie. So that kind of just took away the little beautiful backhand shot that they had on offer. So now it's just the old forehand draw close, please, as I like to say as a skipper. Always add the please. I like it. I think it helps relax everybody. It's a very good attempt too. Not far away at all. So we saw Toddy pick up a 1 next door to go to 3-1, and I believe Nathan Black's rank picked up a 3 to go 6-2. So what do you do here, Isaac, if you're jacking?
I reckon anything that sort of counts that's 2 foot past is probably a pretty good shot. I think it's similar to one of those heads we had earlier. You probably don't really want to throw anything jack high or just short of jack high.
Okay, I got another question. How do you get close and not fall jack high?
Well, you draw 2 feet past.
Well, I don't know about you, but it's very hard to do. So
just drawing close.
Yeah, positive draw. Don't make it. Don't make the target bigger.
That's it. A few balls at the back,
Yeah,
but
well,
I don't think it's really getting back there. It's a tough. It'd be impressive to do.
It'd be interesting to see what she does try. It's still only going to be 2 down here. And kind of potentially covers. I think it's just trying to draw second wood here by the looks. Maybe draw the shot. Can't rule off drawing the shot. Can be done. Isaac. Has she? Whoa, that's a great lawn bowl.
Yeah, that is an awesome effort. She's got second wood, so she played it very well in the end.
Now, not a lot going on here for Jackie, just a gentle to full draw. Very unlucky to give the shot away, so
switching hands.
Just a little bit speedy. City Girls will take the 1, square it off, 4 apiece.
That's it. 5 ends played. Of course, we play 5 ends. 18 ends.
I swear I'm only making errors because you've made so many. I think it's contagious. I'm wondering if I get anyone else from the crowd to have a go at commentating.
It's hard to concentrate when you're trying to tickle my arm.
No comment there.
Distractions 101.
So we actually have a longer length here. We've got the jack. Now it may look a bit funny on the camera team, but I think you'll find the green won't play any differently down the end there. We've had a bit of trouble here in South Australia with the response of the turf to sand. So that's a big part of it, and just high traffic areas. But I think you'll find the green will run just as nice, even though it looks a bit greener. But this is the first time the jack's been there on this stream.
It is, yes. We've had a few in there yesterday on yesterday's stream. Probably we didn't play any different, like you said, even yesterday. It was maybe a touch slower in that area once it got to sort of 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Getting quite late, bit colder.
It's more of a visual thing.
That's it.
Than anything. I've over my career at greenkeeping, I've managed to dish up some pretty bad looking greens. And I used to always like to say, they play better than they look. But that truly is the case 9 times out of 10. This is a nice adjustment here from Kaz. Still turning off a little bit. For good leading, good shots. What's next in the Life of Bowls essay here, Isaac?
Oh, that's a pretty good question. See.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, great correction from Delray. And next on the Bowls Essay calendar, obviously we've got a jam-packed week here at Club Holdfast. Sunday we've got the Night Owls final. Club Super Challenge final to follow that. And then we're straight into the Women's Country Carnival, which runs Monday to Monday.
Kind of doesn't stop.
Doesn't stop this time of year. It's very, very busy.
Do you get holidays?
Yep.
Yep.
The middle of the year is a pretty good time to take him.
Look at this. Oh, good bowl. That helps a lot. Even though Debbie didn't get shot, that improves the chances to get shot over the next few bowls immensely. So, Polly here, this is one of those ones that's very important to reach. If you can play the shot first, reach just on a bit of a high line. But not a bad attempt. Just losing a bowl. So Debbie really looking to not drop any speed here. Good opportunity, I think.
So, yeah, pretty similar shot, would you say, for this team as well, Scott? Every opportunity to reach up, draw the jack. See that bowl through with no jack there, 3 shots.
Would be perfect. She needs to hurry. Maybe just a bit underdone for speed for me.
4 seconds though. So, like you said, really important for Polly to be into this.
Expecting to make a nice correction here. She's definitely tighter. She's getting close to this jack. She's got it. So that's as good as you can play. It's a good, and you know, to anyone at home saying that's a bit lucky, I would quote you wrong, because that is the shot to play. It was could not be short to that, and she's played a bomb. Great shot. So Jackie, I think I'm expecting her to try the backhand here, Isaac. Draw around the front stuff, but I'm wrong. Forehand, draw around.
Probably a little bit of personal choice, would you say,
Oh, I
Scott?
think so. It's just it's all about good speed here. my theory is always it's a bit easier to take a bit of weight off than add a bit of weight. So
It's very true.
coming from a skinny man, that doesn't mean much.
Tell you what, Kylie Day
Yeah,
not far away
Got
here.
a miss. Yeah. Well played. That's a good shot. So that's the hand I would have played, Isaac. But I probably wouldn't have got that close.
Can Jackie Field correct on the first?
Oh, still looking fast for me. Could be that visual thing that we spoke about, Isaac, in the darker colour grass. Throw it harder, but I really don't think it's going to slow down that much in it. It's a big opportunity here. Kylie, same bowl, something near it. I think it's 3 as it is. Oh, she's into the front stuff. I don't think she's done damage, so...
No, looks like, if anything, she's made absolute sure of it to be 3 shots.
It is. You got one right, Isaac. Well done.
Thank you. Takes them to 7. 6 ends played. 7-4.
We're a third of the way.
That's it.
Eh?
18 ends in this Bowls to Say Women's State Triples Final. Down here at Club Holdfast. Be here all week, Scott. We've got all our state finals
week?
coming up this week.
You got invited to one day of commentary. So see some more hear some more sirens go past. It's Marion Bowling Club and Holdfast Bowling Club are $1.01 for that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So a quick update on the men's. We've got Blackie leading 7-2. They're just coming to a completion at end, and 3 apiece in the other match between the besties. So they're playing friendly game.
That's it. Todd Brand, Simon Gator Johnson and teams.
Just looking across too, they've been playing some really good bowls. It's been a skillful exhibition so far by the gentlemen. As Karen's speed is pretty good, just a smidgen under. It's another one. We should run a book on this, I reckon. I think they're getting noisier, aren't they? Sirens?
That's what I was thinking. That would be one of the noisy ones I've heard.
Do they have? They must have different volumes of them they could do.
Potentially. It's a very busy intersection, so potentially a bit more noise could save someone's life.
I guess it is called a highway, as a highway, but 3 lanes apiece.
It's a pretty good correction from Karen. She'll probably be a little bit disappointed, unders and overs. She's got a bowl past. So, close bowl required here from both teams.
So Polly's got first look at it. Draw the shot. She needs to hurry a little. Hold. Just fall into Karen's trap, but it's probably the shot bowl at the moment for me. Early days. Sure, it won't be the winner at the end of the end. So Debbie just needs to turn and settle. Well, I still don't think we've found our end winner so far this end. I'll give a little shout out to Spacequake. I'm going to take a bit of credit here, Isaac.
Yeah,
I think we discovered them at the famous Adelaide Bowling Club. I'm actually not sure who stumbled across them, but we did. Great streams they put up, professional quality and great angles and brilliant coverage. And there we have the shot bowl for the moment. While I'm at it, Adelaide Masters coming up, mate.
Too late to get your entry in, isn't it?
No, we still have Saturday available, I believe. I
There
think
you go.
Thursday, Friday are full, so there's only a few spots available left on Saturdays. So if you are keen to play against the best and Isaac, get your entries in.
Best of the best.
And there's the end winner, potentially.
That's it. Fantastic
Great
correction.
adjustment, but Debbie. Hope you heard us over the 63 sirens in the last 2 minutes, everybody. So just spotted the girls giving each other a bit of information over there. Maybe they're trying to teach each other what they think the greens are doing, Isaac, you reckon? Do you do a bit of that during the game?
Potentially. It's not really for... No, not really for me. Unless we've got some... Unless we're struggling.
Okay. So if you play 2 bowls quick, do you go and tell the boys, I think the green's fed up a little bit?
No, not normally.
No?
Maybe. Depends who I'm playing with.
Good try, Kylie. A little bit speedy, but not much. So I think this is important, this bowl, from Jackie. Really wants this one to count. Nope, girls are backing off. Maybe is the wind getting up, Isaac? It's hard to feel it here. We're in a bit of a tent, so...
Good point. It does feel like it is just starting to get up a little bit more than what we've had so far in this game.
The flags seem to be moving a little bit more. Right in, not quite going to get back. So question here, is it 1 second, 2 seconds, possibly 3? Well, anyway, doesn't look like she's trying to run the bowl out, so I look for a runner when it's getting windy, Isaac. I don't know about you, but I was like, I don't want to draw, let me hit it.
Yep. So Jackie, holding one and quick on her draw attempt.
It's not the most exciting in her lawn bowls. I'm sure it will improve.
So 7-5, 7 ends played.
All right, we're having to change of length. Oh, yep, Jackie's pulled it up.
All right, so Matt is up for Karen Gatto, Debbie Dennis, Jackie Field.
I feel that you might have instructed this right behind the Bowls SA logo and right behind the Coopers logo.
Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
No, not at all.
So it's probably one of the shorter ends we've seen, if not the shortest end we've seen so far. Karen looks tight and heavy here. Sliding through.
I do like the change of length though. No one's really taken ownership to this game out of the 6 girls. They've all had some good ones. But I do like the change of length. See, if all it takes is one person to play 2 good ones, build the confidence right up and potentially make a big statement in the result of this game. So Kylie here looking to take off 2 feet. She's got an opportunity. Little toucher here would set it up perfectly. She's played this. Oh, not running. 2 pretty good shots. boys are having a good laugh next door, but I'm not really sure what about. Bowl fell in or fell out or something, but they all thought it was pretty funny.
Debbie Dennis might need a bit of jack on the way through here. She's going to run through and have no effect on the head. So Polly with her first attempt. Pink bowl is theirs coming up. Just inside this blue, she draws the shots.
Yeah, it's a good lawn bowl in the area. Adjustment, so Debbie changing hands now. And it's down to speed from here. Turning in. Oh, just carrying it slightly as a good attempt. I'd be happy to get that close. Polly also, no, she's staying on the same hand.
Still got their bowl to push up. Probably only needs a couple of turns to get it in for shot.
Oh, she's got the pace. She does have a pace. Full. Don't know.
Hard to say. Camera angle's always difficult.
Isaac, I have received a message here from my friend who's commented on your wonderful commentary, not mine. But he's going to buy me a Coke if I give a shout out to Kalunga Bowling Club for their grand final this Saturday. So can't turn down a free Coke. And all the best. Let Lawn Bowls be the winner.
That's it. If you've got any, if you guys are playing in a grand final this week or already played, let us know in the comments.
Jackie needs to settle. I swear it must be downhill down this way. Have you ever played on a green that you find that is like downhill, uphill, Isaac, without no wind? No wind. Downhill, uphill?
I don't think so.
You're racking your brain. I'll leave it to you for a couple of minutes. But I know there's a few out there. I don't know which ones they are, for the record. But I know there's a few.
Jackie Field, has she
Got to
corrected?
settle. I think so. Yes, that's a good shot.
Drawn the shot cold. Body language wasn't impressed with it, but
It's a little bit of frustration possibly because just the standard hasn't quite been there thus far. They're probably all a little bit frustrated.
not sure if Kylie's going to turn as much as the teammates want her
Try
to
to
turn.
get it in. I wish my team had ride my bowls like that.
Make this count officially. 2 shots.
Doubles.
That's it.
6-7. Oh no, is the scoreboard wrong? I don't know, it's your job, Isaac, not mine. We'll wait till they update the score. Seven all. So apologies, I think we missed the one from last end on the stream, but it is 7 all after 8 ends, and we have a match. Who's your tip now, Isaac? You got someone? What have you seen? Half a game nearly.
Still staying strong with the teammates of Westlake.
Yes.
And Debbie Dennis.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going against you now. Can I change? I think it's going to be very close, though. It's going to be a last end.
I was going to say, it's shaping up to be that way. No teams have been able to really scratch a couple of ends or string more than 2 ends together. just a touch short on her first attempt.
Forces Karen to change hands, have a look at the other side. This is one that I find interesting, Isaac. If she plays a good one here, does she then consider staying on that hand, or do you just say, hey, played that hand well? Leave it at that. So you take 100% strike rate on one hand and walk away from it. She's currently running at 100%, so...
Yeah, it's a good question. I guess it comes back down to how comfortable you're feeling on that hand to start with, doesn't it? She's, I think everyone's probably just struggling a little bit.
All right, as a skipper, I'm going to change the question. I'm going to modify it. As a skipper, do you now have a chat to Karen and say, hey, Karen, would you like to stay on that hand? You just played a good one there. Been scratching around a little bit on your line on your backhand at times. Do you step in as a skip at this stage, or do you let it ride for a few more ends?
That's another good question, Scott. It's
probably a better question for a good skipper.
Yeah.
But
so, Scott, what would you be doing?
I'd let it ride for a couple more ends, mate. But it was a great switch. And Debbie's followed it down nicely here as well. So, but it is funny. There's generally always a slightly kinder hand on a green, whether it's like, and it can differ rink to rink sometimes, and it can differ to personal preferences a lot with wider sides versus narrower sides. Some people love throwing them out, watch them come home, and others like trying to dart them up the line and hold on in the really windy days like Westlake's produces. So a good second wood to you. Just quietly from Polly. I like to get away from the old stigma of leaders stay on the same hand all day and don't really change hands if there's a bowl in the way. I think everyone's kind of good enough and capable enough of playing both sides of a rink to a certain extent.
Another good shot from Debbie Dennis there. I think that's typically the way I roll anyway, Scott, is leave it to everyone. Leave it up to everyone's own devices, and if they're really struggling, then we can have a chat. But for the most part,
so you have like little to no input in everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ben Fidox just killed the end next door, which is going to help them get another opportunity to score as they're trailing 4-10. And what's the colours over there, Isaac? It's 3-6. 3-6.
Toddy Brand is yellow stickers, Simon Gator Johnson red stickers.
So Toddy's leading 6-3 in the Battle of the Friends. It'll be either way, whoever wins those semi-finals over there, it's going to be a great game to call and stream this evening.
Absolutely.
So get excited for that, gentlemen, as we see another good shot.
She's probably done enough to bring that.
Jackie.
Bring that other orange one in now. She probably brought two in, her own and that back orange one, holding 3.
Could have possibly been 2 before. Not 100% sure, but nonetheless, great shot. This ain't going to change it. Speed was good for a confident draw. So Jackie here, any little touch of the jack would be absolutely gold. Make it very hard for Kylie. Soft claps as it comes in.
Yeah, not far away at all.
There's a couple of good bowls. Brilliant. Change everything. So there's no discussions here. It's just straight on the mat and play the shot.
Just over the draw on the forehand. Looks tight. Gonna need some help back to the head.
Quiet. In terms of, geez, that end really turned there. It was 3 really good shots late in the end just to go bang, bang, bang 3.
That's it. 4 shots takes them to 11, and they've got 3 ends in a row.
Was it 4 or 3? You convinced it was 4?
You're killing me here. You're killing me.
I thought I saw 3 fingers, mate. So, stay tuned. I like to win these little side bets that I've got. I think actually, I'm starting to think you might be right already. I guess you're allowed to be wrong every now and then. The girls aren't going to do the board either. I'm going to go with Isaac. 11-7. Can our country girls respond? Still early on. Not even halfway through this game. Standard is improving too, Isaac. I think girls are starting to settle into the speed of the greens.
Delray with a fantastic opener and number 10.
Good start. That's what we needed. Good response. Reasonable crowd down here at Club Holdfast. Beautiful afternoon. A few sad faces on the sidelines too of players that have been knocked out today. They're not looking that happy. So they've all got a Coopers in their hand though.
That's it. You got your ticket to win a free carton of Cooper's beer, Scott?
I actually do.
Good work.
Yeah.
So anyone else wants to play this week, get down to Club Holdfast, see a Bowls of Say staff member, grab a ticket and go in the draw to win a free carton of Cooper's beer, drawn after the third round for the day. So approximately 5:30, 6 p.m.
What I've found too is if you like come down and you walk in one door, get a ticket, walk out, and then come around the other way, you can get 2 tickets.
There you go. You can find a different staff member.
Yeah. Oh, now you've just opened up a whole new can of worms. So any little toucher here would be fantastic for Debbie. Oh, it's a good shot.
Still one down. They've got 3 seconds though.
Hi, yeah, I've been trying to call to you as well, but yeah. Yes, I understand that. Yeah.
Polly's looking pretty close here. Good area. Hanging on. Yeah, great attempt. Smidgen tight.
Debbie Dennis, has she corrected on her first? Looks pretty good. Gets a toucher, she's very good. Just slides through the gate. It's a great attempt.
Sometimes those gates can be wider than you think they are too. Good old lawn bowls. But does set things up very well here. So this is important. Hurry that line. Oh, speed was good. Didn't quite get it out there on the line. So just trying to read the body language here, and City girls are looking a little bit more up and about to me, Isaac.
Yeah, I do agree.
A bit more confidence, a bit more strut. But that can easily be turned with one bit of brilliance from a skipper. So sorry, we haven't updated the score yet, but I believe it's... we're thinking 7-11. Me and Isaac have a disagreement, but I believe Isaac's right. But we will confirm later.
So Kylie probably just looking to draw another here. If she can sit this orange bowl, she makes 2 and she covers a little bit of danger. Just going to cut underneath the head.
Great drop of speed. 50% of the job, right?
That's it. So a great opportunity for Jackie Field to keep this scoreboard ticking along. 1 down. Draws the jack of foot. She's 3.
Another one just under the line there. It's obviously turning a bit more than they're expecting against the breeze down there.
All right. Kylie Day, last bowl for this end. Like I said, sits that orange bowl. She's 2 shots. Draws inside it. She's 2 shots. Not going to clear the front. Depends how long she can hang on.
Oh, so close, really.
Probably just not able to correct enough. So they'll collect 1 shot. They'll stop that string of ends from the Metro girls. Ten ends played. It is 8-11.
I'm going to go get myself another Cooper's ticket, mate.
Not a problem.
I'm chasing this door prize.
So Matt back, Jack to the tee. Be one of the longer length ends we've seen so far in this game. Probably a pretty good decision. Field and team have elected the shorter length ends. Electing to stretch this one out. So Delray, end 11, getting underway with a pretty good start. Speed fantastic. Karen Gatto, can she reply? Track was fantastic. All right, Delray with her second shot for this 11th end. On a wider arc. Not sure she's going to have the speed to get there, though. It's unfortunate. So Polly on the backhand just needs to clear the front, and she goes pretty close. See the pink one almost hidden in that Cooper's logo. Just around. Clips a little bit of Jack on the way through. Across to their bowl. Takes their total Jack touching count to 4. Jackie and team with 3 touches so far in this game. Can Debbie Dennis reply? Probably 2 shots down here. Needs a clear road. Crashes on the front, but pumps their own bowl up for second, potentially second shot. It's a pretty good result in the end. So Polly on the backhand again. Probably doesn't need to change a whole lot. Clears around that front pink one. Gets a little bit of Jack movement once again. She'll make herself 3 shots. On a nice wide arc. Maybe just a little bit too runny. All right. So Debbie Dennis called up to the head from skipper Jackie Field. Just to have a look at this head. Nice little shot on the backhand we see on this screen here, obviously from the mat end. On that backhand once again to sit the pink bowl through. Their bowl's coming up. Play it with sort of 6 or so feet of weight. Probably don't want to lose it in the ditch though. No bowls past the head, so if she can keep it on the green, it would mean that Jackie gets to go back to the mat full of confidence to go back and play that same shot. See how she lines up. So on the backhand, you'd have to think just arriving on the shot bowl. Like I said, can't really afford to be in the ditch. Needs to stay on if she misses. Is she going to clear the front? No. Kylie Day's bowl comes up to Jack high. It doesn't really affect the count. Another bowl in the general area for the team. The pressure just ever so slightly building. Jackie Field, nothing past the jack, one down. Trying to defend this head, Scott. Kylie Day's got the one shot. What do you think her best option is here? So she's lining up on the forehand.
Yeah, I've missed the build up to this end and apologise for the viewers for having to put up with Isaac for a little bit. Close as you can, I think. Turn anything. She's played it good. Oh, that's okay. Does change it. Finishes in a place where the jack could go.
Yeah. Saying there's Jackie no bowls past the jack currently.
I see.
All 4 bowls
Okay.
are short. She's got second wood in Karen Gatto's. Potentially second wood. It's probably a measure.
Alright, the girls didn't give too much away, but it looked like a backhand. Give it a chance shot. So I think either side of I think that front cannon works pretty good too. Yeah. Or either side. So get to the back black bowl or just underneath. She might have just cut a little, just turn it off. I did like that speed. Alright, what are we going to do here? Go hunting or?
It's a very good point, Scott. She's got everything past. It's probably worthwhile having a little look at getting a bit of jack movement.
I do think she said same again, so she had a really good little trail weight with her first attempt. Doesn't look like it's got quite the same revolutions to me as the first. No. Didn't realise you got drinks delivered here, Isaac. You didn't let me know that. So, backhand draw. It's got a bit of slowing down to do. Beautiful track to find the hole through there, but it's a touch. 1 to the Country Girls. Within 2 now, 9-11.
Back here at Club Holdfast for this Bowls to Say Women's State Triples Final. 11 ends played, 9-11, still in favour of Jackie Field. Just get that corrected on the scoreboard in front of you. In the rinks next door, we've got the men's semi-final occurring. Simon Gator-Johnson up against Todd Brand. Very close battle there, 7-6 in favour of Simon Gator-Johnson. The other semi-final, Nathan Black up against Ben Fidock. Nathan Black out to a 12-6 lead. 9 ends played over there. I'll be looking forward to streaming that game following this game this afternoon.
Some great bowls being played too, just quietly between the gents. It's a shame we can't stream all 3 rinks at once. Maybe Space Quake could work on that. It might get a bit confusing for the viewers though, jumping from game to game to game.
7 camera setup.
Few comments coming through, worried about how many raffle tickets I have. Don't worry, gentlemen. I have a good chance. Luckily, I know all the staff here at Bowls SA. So Karen looking just to add a little bit. She's on a better line, but it doesn't seem to be doing a lot for her there. It's so close to being good. It's probably the most painful part about lawn bowls. You can nearly get it right all day long and not do much.
That's it.
But I think if the game was really easy, a lot of us wouldn't play.
That's true.
I think that's the best part of bowls, how hard it actually is to play well. Especially in the live stream games. I think that adds another element of pressure.
Certainly.
People knowing that people out there are watching and criticising, judging. Little touch there, but it was good without it. It's a good shot.
Debbie Dennis on the backhand here. Probably has been the slightly wider hand of the two so far today. Probably better trajectory to the jack.
Good speed for it. Stand up. So Polly doesn't need to change much here. I think the last one was right on the money. Same bowl. And a little touch on the way through to prove it wasn't a fluke. That's what I always try and do. Just a little bit faster. Going to a good home though in the game. Good number 2-ing, as I like to say.
That's it.
What do you class in 2-bowl triples, Isaac? Do you class your second player as a 2 or a 3? Because this is a big debate.
It's a good question.
It's a big debate.
I would consider them still a 2. I think their role doesn't change too much from a game of 4s to a game of triples.
Yeah, well, on this occasion, you're wrong again. So I think they play 2 and 3. They only got 1 bowl each there.
When you put it like that.
Thanks.
It's like
mate.
a trick question, wasn't it?
It was. If you got it right, I would have changed it. It's one of the ones you were never going to get correct. But yeah, 2-bowl triples. I do love the game, but it's pretty cutthroat compared to a 4s, and it can turn really quickly. So you know, a 5-6 shot lead, they can be gone in 2 ends, and easier than you think. It's quite scary. So, but once again, it's just that team effort. You get all 3 players play a good end together, and anything can happen. The breeze is picking up here, Isaac. I don't know whether that means we're going to be cold later or not, but it does seem to be coming in off the ocean quite nicely at the moment. Looking at here, to get an angle looking under. Need to bounce.
He's there, bowl, gets a sort of roll and a half out of it. Probably not going to be enough to change the situation. 2 shots still, I believe.
I think it's going to measure, but I don't want to argue with you all night. This is in the area. What's it done? Oh. Actually, perfect in the end. Probably forces a change of hands, Jackie, and it is confirmed 3.
Maybe a little bit of license
3
to
down.
play a bit more speed at this, do you think, Scotty?
3 down is the key. It's one you can't be short at. So it's personal preference of what speed you're most confident at. Jackie's ended up with a solid runner. Oh, and she was so close.
Did get a little turn out of that pink one. I'm not sure if she's got it far enough to change the count. Maybe makes it a...
She must have. Had to be close before that. I'm calling 2.
We're going to measure.
Put 2 on the card here, mate.
I do agree, though. I think it was so close prior to that. She got a feather out of it to turn it a couple of times, just whether or not she got it far enough.
Still some good bowls going down the men's pairs if you're in the area. It's not too late to come down. And don't want to say too loud, but I was right again, only 2.
Which brings us all square. 12 ends played, 11-11. 18 ends to play here.
It's nearly 11-11-11. They played 12 though, haven't they?
They have.
Yeah, ruined it. So 6 to go. Can't separate the girls. You want to change your tip yet?
No, still good. Do you?
No, definitely not. I always tip winners. Look at my bank balance. Just don't put enough on the winners and I put too much on the losers. So men's pairs.
Triples.
Men's triples, even. 7 apiece between the bros. Toddy and Simon. And Bucky's out 12-6 against Ben, but looks like Ben's got a shot on here, but we'll keep you tuned. Back to this one. Delray, perfect line, metre past. Karen Gatto looking a little bit similar.
Second attempt, can she correct? Played this one very well.
It's going to bring her back on even closer. That's perfect. Great shot. It's going to be hard to beat, Isaac.
Certainly will be. Kylie Day and team leading the touch account 6-3 currently.
Oh, you're doing touch accounts.
Yeah, mate.
Where's that written down? You got on your screen. What else you got there?
Got the drive count.
What's that?
2-1. Jackie's 2. Kylie 1.
You can need like a drive and a runner count.
I've got an upshot count.
An upshot count.
Just 1-all. It's hard to tell. They're hard to judge what's an upshot and what's sort of 5 or 6 feet. Is that an upshot or is it just? Do you class that fully as an? Are we classifying
Have
that?
you got some percentages for us on draws and runners or anything? No, not that good yet.
Hard to do that many things at once.
Come on, mate.
Especially when
You've been sitting here twiddling your thumbs most of the game. I think you need to step it up, Isaac.
Okay. Next game, you never know.
All right. Stay tuned, everybody. We're expecting big things in the men's final of the triples. So I got it right.
Good one.
It's a good house.
It is. I think I like the intent there.
Yeah.
Couple down. Opportunity to get the jack on the move, sit the bowl.
The last thing you do is afford to sort of drop short with your first one to that. Exactly. Obviously, she would have loved to get second wood. Just drop inside the back. back bowl, but it's a good one to adjust of. But here comes a bit more pressure. Holds on to the bowl, just going under, but that does definitely count. So this is a big shot here.
Yeah, probably 4 shots down.
Got it away beautifully. How's it looking, Isaac?
Not too far away.
Good to my eyes.
Not too far away. Is she going to turn enough to the jack
She's
or the
gonna
bowl?
turn enough for sure. I think she's done enough. I think she's got the shot. That's my shot of the match so far.
It's very nice. 4 down, potentially 1 up.
Can we get a replay of that? That was perfect. Here it comes. Look at this. Now, will it be shot? Oh no, it could still be second wood. Might not be shot of the day. I might have to take that back.
Second wood of the day.
Second wood of the day. Definitely helps the situation. Willie McFarlane's next door, drawing bowls within a metre for fun. Generally within a foot. He's been a bit of in the highlights package of the bowls SA state finals week, hasn't he?
Certainly has been.
He is. Mr. Consistent. So Jackie here, full draw. Played it pretty well. Any turn is good turn. Great attempt. 2 feet.
It's another good second wood. Wonder if it,
Does help.
yeah, nearly gives her an opportunity for the next one. See what Kylie Day can do here. Needs to correct. It's her own bowl coming up if she does get it underneath.
So that's that catch 22. Good line with one. Good weight with the other. You like watching you play. Unless you're driving.
Yeah.
All right, she's had a go. Girls are interested.
Gonna hang on enough. Not
Just dropped
quite.
I don't know if she's the same thing. Good line one, good weight the other. So we will see 1, 2, country.
That's it. It puts them in front. 13 ends played.
My bet's looking good.
12, 11, and they've got 4 ends on the trot here, Scott.
Wow.
It's the biggest back-to-back
Biggest
ends we've had so
streak.
far, yes.
Clive Adams stat, that one. 1, 1, 2, 1. So 7, 11 down, and now they're 12, 11 in front. 6 ends to play. Sure, we're going to see a bit more turns in this game. But I still like my money on the country girls. So what's on the stream for tomorrow, Isaac? What's on the agenda?
Tomorrow we're on the state fours, so we'll have the women's final, same time slot as today, about 3 o'clock start,
Beautiful.
while the men's semi-final is being played, and then once the ladies' final is complete and the men's semi-finals are complete, we have the men's final on the stream.
Well, actually, as much being a cameraman, it's probably very difficult to stream fours. It's one of my most enjoyable games to watch as a viewer. Just more players, a bit more atmosphere, a bit more noise, shot calling, energy. But yeah, it's a matter of keeping the players out of the way of the cameras sometimes. But obviously singles is probably our most streamed event over just about every form of streaming. But yeah, that's really exciting to see the state fours happening tomorrow, and good luck to all the participants playing.
Good starter there from Delray. probably, Scott, would you say she's probably just nose in front in this Leeds battle?
Potentially, yeah. There's not a lot in it. I think they've both had their moments. I don't think anyone in the game's really stood out and taken command, but they've all played some good ones at times. As Karen gets a... She was in the air a little bit sparse, but she got a pretty good result out of that. Yeah, I think this is the sort of game, Isaac. I think that you got 6 ends to play. It's probably going to be one person that's probably going to step up and play 2 or 3 really big shots at some stage, and it can be anyone. It could be the Leeds 2 or 3s. That could be the difference in the result of this final.
Debbie on the forehand, looking to draw another, holding 1 currently. She's going to run it out. Doesn't look quite like it. Will be 3rd shot. Polly also on the forehand needs to correct on her first attempt. Doesn't need to change a whole lot. On the speed, I reckon she's not too far away.
Couple good attempts. Perfect line again. It's 2 foot either way. Both bowls in the game. So Debbie a chance to add another here for a small adjustment. It's hard to get a read of the body language. They don't give a lot away, these girls. They're just a little bit the same. Great line play.
It is potentially goes pretty close for 2nd shot. Looked like that black ball maybe also just fell over a couple of metres out from Debbie's bowl on its way in. May have helped things a little bit.
I think we need like a Cooper's advertising underneath the Cooper's advertising, and then they put the jack right in the middle every time, and then we could use it as a measuring guide.
It's true. I can tell you, Scott, I can tell you that the Cooper's logo is 3 metres from the tee, if that helps. So
is that the middle of it or the bottom of it?
The bottom.
The bottom of it.
So the bottom of that P.
Okay. It's 3 metres from the tee.
Yeah.
And what's the Bowls SA logo?
The Bowls SA, the bottom of the SA is 3.1 metres from the top of the Cooper's C.
Oh, you've really thought that out, haven't you?
Yeah.
So what length are they playing now then?
It's a good question.
Hang on a second, guys. We'll get back to you in about half an hour.
Yeah.
Look at this. All of it. Oh,
Great shot from Jackie Field.
well played. That's makes it very, very tough for Kylie here.
Certainly does. 3 shots. Looks like she made that.
She's very quick on the mat, Kylie. She doesn't mess around. She knows what she wants to play. So I think it's just a full draw backhand, cut it down. Speed looking pretty good from side on.
Yeah.
This is going to help. Oh, a little bit of jack was unlucky.
Certainly was. No jack there. She's probably 1 down.
It's a great attempt. Oh, this is big. How cruel is Bowles? She nearly played the perfect shot and she's turned 3 into 3. So she's done nothing. That's the sort of things that make me want to give up lawn bowls sometimes, Isaac, on one of those days.
Jackie Field not far away again. Played a bomb with the first. She drawn a 4th.
She has. Talk about moments.
There you
There's
go.
one. Biggest score of the game, or equal biggest score of the game.
Gives them the lead back and stops that string of ends. So 14 ends played here. 12-15 in favour of Jackie Field after 2 absolute bombs.
So Jackie's won 6 out of 14 ends and leads by 4. Those are the big scores. And that one in particular. Well, I can't read that. Can't read your writing there. So the men's pairs update. We've got Nathan Black leading Ben Fidock 17-7. Looks like he might be on the attack here, so he could be down there. And Sol in front now, is it, over there?
It is, yes.
It
Simon
is.
Gator Johnson.
So Simon's now taken the lead 9-7 after 12 ends played.
Cracking and shaping up here.
This is 2 great shots. Karen watching this one come down. A couple of fair lawn bowls for a leader. Be happy with that every day of the week. Bowls.
Nothing really to change here. Delray plays the same bowl. It's another bowl in the head. Chance to sit and stay. She's going to turn enough to be under this front one. She's very close.
Great leading, ladies.
Yeah, 4 great lawn bowls. Delray on this occasion taking the honours. 1 shot.
Lucky driving and missing on the rink next door. That's very Adelaide-like. Don't like to see that. Hope he gives himself a good talking to.
So Debbie Dennis up and into him here.
Got it well. Good chance.
Sit and stay on their own bowl. Still just the
Yeah.
1 shot down.
Pushes Karens into a great catching position though. That's the number 2 shot, Isaac.
That's it.
Now she's going to have to play the number 3 shot.
Roger that.
Right? You're learning a lot tonight, aren't you?
I am.
That's good.
One day, I'd like to be as good as you, Scott.
At what?
Lawn bowls.
Oh, okay. That shouldn't be too hard. That was a very good try. She could have easily got a better result than that too. Yeah, she just got a little piece of the pink bowl and slid across. Still handy. So this is sort of head that's the kind of first to it is going to be in the best position, I feel. It's going to change it up. Oh, she's got it centre. Another one past. Doesn't change a lot besides puts another bowl past the jack.
I think it's got to be... I mean, she's loading up on the forehand here, but is it worth being on the
Yeah.
backhand trying to sit this orange bowl through?
Well, personally, that's what I would play. The old, cover count. She's sadly overplayed this a bit. She's going to lose it. Yeah, I kind of like playing their shot is my general rule a lot of the time. So
Even she sits the shot bowl through, they get a bowl past as
Yeah.
well, and you sit the orange bowl through, they're 4 shots.
I think she has played a lot of bowls on that side. So maybe Kylie was thinking she was playing well on that hand, so reluctant to change her.
Can't imagine Jackie Field will be short at this one.
Well,
The risk is they've only got
Yeah.
1 bowl in the head, but everything passed.
yeah, but I think you sit your own. You're probably going to hang around as well. You're definitely confident full draw here. This is a big chance to capitalise on the last end and really put one hand on the trophy, so to speak. She needs to run the line. Run the line. The girls are watching it. Perfect jack-eye speed. So what are we doing here? Forehand still. She's actually played this really well, I think. Little sit, little touch. Oh, 2 bowls the same. So close to being brilliant, but yet didn't do a lot. Sums up bowls.
So, Jackie Field needs to correct on her first attempt. Wasn't far away.
Is it much faster? Gotta hurry. I'd like to see more speed on that, but another one in there. Defense after getting a 4. Chance to delicately add here. That's a tough word to say. What? Whoa.
Sure, she's pretty happy she was wide there.
Yeah.
Rather quick. They do collect 1 shot. Gets control of the map again. Takes them to 13. Trailing by 2. 3 ends left to play, Scott.
I'm still backing in my country gals.
That's it. Back here for end number 16.
Great start. Del Rey. I think the next, obviously, without calling it obvious, but the next end or 2 is really important for country girls. And that is a perfect start. Karen's hunting, just under, good speed. The men's pairs updates, 9 Todd Brand, 8 Simon Gita Johnson. And Nathan Black leads Ben 17-9 after 13 ends played on both. So even 17-9 in 2 bowl triples is not home and hose. 5 ends to play. But it's a couple of big ends coming up here for Ben and his rank to get on the score. Karen looking to make it a bit of adjustment, a bit more grass.
Still going to be tight.
Crossing under here. Great speed. Identical bowl.
Probably on the forehand also. Following leader down. Looks to be narrow. Speed was very nice. Probably going to, well, nearly enough for third.
So who's a better commentator, Isaac? Is it a co-commentator? Obviously you're the best anchor, but me or Andrew Smith? Who?
You both have fantastic qualities about you. You both know the game so well. Be hard to pick a winner.
Did you preempt that answer?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I'm a bit biased, but I think I've got him. You're not going to support that? He's probably listening. Or maybe, what do you think, Smithy? But like, I do really enjoy listening to Smithy on the commentary. He's been an absolute bowls SA legend, bowls Australia legend, and yeah, it's really good to have someone with so much experience involved in the commentary. But yeah, he's never going to be quite as good as me. Saying that.
So Polly sliding under the jack there.
It's on its way in. There's a bit of speed. It's in a handy spot though. Girls are all having a bit of a smile and a laugh together, which is great to see. A big part of my coaching at Adelaide Bowling Club is if you're not having a good day, I want you to laugh and smile it off. I don't want you to look like it's the worst day of your life or your best friend just died.
Example A, studs in the background there.
What can Kylie do? Hard to get a good angle here, needs to hurry. Oh, so close to being in the count. Quiet. Debbie trying to encourage that one to fall over. It's unsuccessful. Jackie, what's she done? Is her?
Don't look too far away here. She draw the shot on speed.
Another gate open. Good attempt.
Another bowl that slides through that.
Attempt for the first. The old saying is you can't get shot if you're short. Right. Once again, that's two terrific attempts. She could have, yeah, she has. I don't know what to say, it's very unfortunate. I think she thought she played two really good bowls. Took 2 goes to nudge that bowl over for 1 down. Could be tactical, you know. She might be saying, look, if I can't make a number, I want last bowl for next end.
It's true. Jackie sits this, there'll be 2.
She would have got it anyway. Still only 1, I feel. Quite get the right angle of it.
All right, though, takes them to 16, 13, 3 shots in the lead, up and back to go.
This is the end.
That's it, women's state triples final.
Have they got a hand on the trophy yet or not?
They'd have to be pretty close. Down here at the state finals, brought to you by Cooper's Brewery. Paladin being our preferred Bowls Australia uniform supplier. If you are in the market for a new Bowls uniform, Paladin is the place to go. Global brand, as you see there, do plenty of sports. Do operate here in South Australia. Get in touch with them. If not, get in touch with Bowls SA and we can put you in touch with the right people. Get you a brand new kit for the upcoming season. Karen Gatto's first one, pretty reasonable lawn bowl.
Very reasonable.
Going to be outdone here by Delray.
Girls definitely been honing in over the last 6 to 8 ends. The worst bowls are within a metre. It does look like a difficult track to just nail. It's definitely more of the breeze taking effect, I think. Here's another great shot. Just under again. 2 good bowls, Karen. Big high five there. Girls are pumped, they're feeling it, I think. Close to the end.
I think you asked before, Scotty, if their hands on the trophy yet. I reckon if they can hang on to this end, I'd say they're just about there. Well, Delray.
Couldn't see that one come out the hand, but it might have been a bit of a slip. I've done worse than that, Isaac. I don't know about you.
Always. We all have.
Yeah. Sometimes it's either a technical malfunction, delivery problem, or just a complete mind blank.
That's it.
You strike me as more of the technical malfunction type of bloke.
Thank you.
Must be a long way down from up there, is it?
Well, you can't be that much shorter than me.
I do look down on you, so. All right, Polly, this is an important bowl here.
Certainly is on the forehand, which I think is a pretty
Yeah.
good option. Her bowl coming in, she's a little bit quick. She takes a bit of danger out of Jack
Played
movement.
this good, I think. She's got to hurry a touch. Yes, that's definitely helping. Oh, it just turned off. It still is helping though.
Touch her here, and it's
Makes it very difficult. Got a bit of biased commentary going on here. I think you want your bat to get up. She's played it pretty good. She's got to miss that. Yeah, I'd be happy with that as a skipper. Good bowling. Alright. We need something here from Holly. Doesn't need to change a lot. She's got it away very nicely. Going to turn. Is it going to turn?
it's coming home. Can she sit this bowl?
Oh, just the wrong side. Doesn't really help a lot, but beautiful attempt. Two good attempts. That's going to be over to Kylie here. Save the day. Having a chat right in front of us. And I didn't get anything out of what they said, did you?
No.
They're very discreet about what they're going to
Yeah.
play. They don't give us much, do
No.
they? Makes it very hard to call. Okay, Jackie, backhand. Touch is great. Another one there's great. Asking it to turn. No, she's just on the wrong side of it. It's given the shot away. I don't know whether to get excited or not.
Don't want to give him the
No,
kiss
she
of
was-
death.
She was so close to being perfect there. But she's got another one. But Kylie might have nearly put another one in there. Beautiful speed.
Yeah. Jackie's speed was
redemption.
also.
Yeah. Jackie, I expect her not to be far away from this. Girls are watching.
Yeah, not too far away here, Scott. She going to turn enough to
Will
the
she get the jack?
Jack.
Oh, it was two good bowls, and she's got a bit unlucky here. But I think that this shot's big. She really needs to add another one here to be one away last end. What's she done? Speed looks good. Girls are riding. I think she might have done it. Well, oh, it held and fell, and we don't know. We're back here. Isaac, make a call. One or two.
I'm saying it's just one. I reckon that Karen Gatto's blue bowl
Biased
just
again.
to the left of that.
No. We need a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
We need another camera. We need a drone. Questioning. Just the one. To the diff last end. I'm tipping extra end now.
And I like the thinking. It would be
Definitely.
fantastic viewing. Two shots. Definitely no hands on the trophy now. Final end here. This women's state triples final. Kylie Day and team requiring two shots on this end to force an extra end. 3 shots for the win.
Quick update on the pairs. Ben Fidock and his team are trying to fight back. They're back to 10-17. 4 to play. So still a big chance. And I think Toddy's... They must have been on a bit of a scoring spree over there. 13-8 in front. Simon Gita, Johnson and Rink. So good contest over there.
Del Rey pulling up short on her first attempt.
Not ideal when you're chasing a couple, but still 5 bowls to come. Karen is good speed again. She's played really lovely weight. She's kind of just battled with her line a bit this game. Probably no more so than us if we were out there either.
Yeah, still a little bit of breeze around. Green's running relatively quick.
Sort of perfect speed, conducive of good bowls. If they're 17, 18 seconds, it's not a lot of fun lawn bowls in my opinion, but it's lovely to watch bowls just turn and run and turn and run. It's very hard to make a bowl look close to the jack afterwards. So adjustment needed here from Karen. Del Rey can correct it very nicely. This looks a little bit fast for me, slightly. Just got down to it nearly. All right, well, I think that's important that Emmy Country Girls won the lead battle on this end. Let's see if Polly can put another one in there and put a bit of pressure on.
So on the forehand, track looks very, very good here, Scott.
This is in the count. 3 fingers down by Jackie, and that's a beautiful bowl. That's nearly a back toucher. Well, I'm not running any sports bet, but the odds just changed here, Isaac.
They did a little. Can Debbie Dennis
Yeah, we can fix that.
change this on the backhand? We'll turn
That's
a long
good
way
line.
from here.
Jackie's very interested. Wow, that one is perfect. Great shot under a bit of pressure there by Debbie. Still chances here though. Force change of hands, trying to turn out of Debbie's bowl. Bit of jack won't hurt. For me, must arrive. How's she going?
Track's a little different to the first one. Another second wood's pretty good here.
It's another one on this side of the jack too, so sort of like jack bowl. Chance of a score. Debbie still being one down. So we'll try and get another one as close as possible.
So yeah, one down's a very good result here.
It
Gives
is.
them the win. So another close bowl. The idea, she's played
that's
it
a
fantastic.
Beautiful try.
One down, 2 very good seconds.
Doesn't change a lot though for Kylie for me. It's sit Debbie's bowl, you make 2. A little bit of jack, you're probably making 2. It's, as far as the skipper goes, needing a 2, this is probably as good a setup as you can hope for. Clear run in.
Certainly.
Nothing to wick off though.
Nothing to wick off, but a little bit of jack movement's still pretty okay here.
I think so.
Like you said, they have that one
On the wing.
on the wing. Couple of bowls to sit.
How's she going? Big shot here, Kylie.
Looks
She looks interested-ish. Not quite turning. Well, it was a great look at it though. I'd be pretty happy if that was my first attempt. I really like the speed too, Isaac.
Yes, agree.
5-6 feet, making sure you arrive. Either need a big gust of wind or tighten up a touch with the next. Jackie's staying away from it with this one. So this is it. Isaac, call us home.
That's it. Kylie Day holding 1 shot. 2 to draw, force an extra end. 3 looks difficult. She's on the backhand. Can she sit this orange bowl for 2 shots? Draw a second. Looks
Didn't send it.
nowhere near. So
Congratulations, Metro girls and Isaac, on your tip, buddy.
thank you, Scott. So our 2024-25 state women's triples champions, Karen Gatto from Westlakes Bowling Club, Debbie Dennis, Port Broughton Bowling Club, skippered by Jackie Field, also from Westlakes Bowling Club. Fantastic effort. Probably led the way, well, in the first half and the second half, but Kylie Day had a very, very good patch in that middle area. 4 ends on the trot, got their nose in front, just wasn't enough to poke far enough ahead.
Game of bowls played in great spirits and very competitive, and all the girls fought very hard and did themselves proud, and well done.
That's it. Before we leave you, quick update on the men's. Nathan Black in front, 21-10 over Ben Fidock. Couple ends to play there. Simon Geeta Johnson looks like he's out. Simon Geeta Johnson out to a 17-8 lead.
Isn't that the other way around?
No.
No? Oh, I was calling wrong before, sorry.
Simon Geeta Johnson out to a 17-8 lead over Todd Brand. So the winner of those 2 games we will bring to you in a live stream shortly. But that does bring this stream to a close, and we'll be back with you in, I'm going to say, about half an hour.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.